Welcome to Pullman, Washington. Martin Stadium, home to the Washington State Cougars, and the anticipation is running high on the Palouse. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Washington State Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Washington State lined up to kick it off and get this game going. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Fresno State's offense takes the field for the first time today. And when you take the field with the confidence, the swag that this guy does, David, it just really elevates your confidence in the passing game.
Receivers don't usually lack confidence, and those are the guys that kind of set the tone. And that swagger sets the tone for this offense. And Jesse, you know he's going to make plays.
And that speed scares defenses too, because he can take the top off quick. These safeties better get back deep, or else this guy's going to take it to the house.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. That third down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. Fresno State will have to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Running it back, it's Freeman. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So the Washington State Cougars offense will get the ball for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately
fires into traffic, intercepted. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
The offense set for a first down play. From the gun, they'll try the middle. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Throwing right. Fires and picked off. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
Nice play by the DB. Most people say offenses have the advantage, right? They know where they're going. They have the footing underneath them. Defensive guys, you still got to guess. You might be a little bit more cautious. No, sir, this defensive back does a great job breaking on the football, going up and making the INT.
Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Quick strike complete. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. 2nd down after that incompletion. This time they'll go to the running game. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Washington State sends out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
Man, as a quarterback, too, after throwing picks, you just got to find completions to get the good mojo going, right? The very next drive. So he's getting to that right away. He's like, look, it's not open downfield. Where's my running back? I'm in the pocket. I can see him easy. Spit it out to him. Let's get some of those good vibes going again.
They keep attacking through the air. This time he's got it. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Here on third down. The throw to the outside is complete. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The Bulldogs have this offense rolling. He'll pull it on the read. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He's got his man. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
On the ground, it's Hobbs. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Fast motion from the offense. Give to the back. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. Working that left side now. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll try the run. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. 6th play of the drive coming up. From the gun. Give on the inside. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
He's looking to throw it. Fires to the right. He just missed the target on that one. Got him, put it on his body. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wide out in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. With jet sweep pass. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Wazoo eager to pay off this red zone trip. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Carr. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it from the red zone. Makes the grab down the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The ball squirts free. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
What a play by the defense. With their backs against the wall in a goal line type situation, they're able to force a fumble and jump on it. That is how you change momentum in a game.
Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Got a wide open receiver. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And that don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. They're setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Little touch pass to the receiver. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. To the air. It's Mateer. Floats it out in space. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab on the left. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. They'll try to run for it. And the Bulldogs pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll bring it back. It's Freeman. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Leaves it with the back. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Hand off from the shotgun. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. They're facing a third down. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Safe completion on the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Hernandez. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. They're going to throw it again. Feeling some heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. From the gun.
Yeah, and it fell incomplete because he did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket. Yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it. Can't throw the football. Can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
Another incompletion on third down. Washington State will have to boot it away.
On to kick it away.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. They've hit a bit of a lull here, and they need to get things cranked up with this possession, Jesse.
Just haven't had a rhythm these last couple of possessions, but I'll tell you, the best way to get back into one is to run the football. Establish yourselves up front at the line of scrimmage and help keep these third downs manageable.
Yeah, and the best news is your defense at least forced a punt of their own. So now you can go answer with that good stop while this game is still close. Let's just go keep putting more points on the board, and let's see less of the punter.
On second down, just keeps firing. Grabbed over the middle, it's Williams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down. Fresno State will have to punt. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. That last one looked like a back-breaking drive, David, but they ended up punting.
Yeah, they put some plays together, put some yards together, but the most important stat is putting points on the board. And this offense has to finish, Jesse, when they get across that 50-yard line and start getting in scoring territory.
Yeah, there was some good execution, no doubt about it, but I think it's the critical down and distances, third down in particular. They've got to be better moving forward.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Looking downfield, it's Vatier. Going for it all. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Washington State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. K-State has the lead right now. The Little Apple has been buzzing all week. But this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 4 over Tulane.
He'll come out throwing on first down. He finds his man.
We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Fresno State will have to punt it away. Running it back, it's Freeman. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. He wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Parker. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On second down, looking again to throw. Quickly complete. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. And he is sacked as the defense adds a little emphasis to wrap up this first half. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Pullman. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas on the Palouse at Morton Stadium.
Washington State ready to boot it away to start the 3rd quarter. He'll bring it out. It's Freeman. Stopped at the 26, brought it out in the end zone, picked up an extra yard. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Back to pass, it's Mateer. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Now this offense is back on the field. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, running back gets to give. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. The Bulldogs are in the hurry up. On 3rd down, going up top. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Fresno State will have to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher, Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Washington State sends out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll call for the fair catch here. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They'll go to the ground. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly complete. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Encroachment, defense. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. He'll do it himself. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. Fresno State will have to punt it away. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Power football with the run. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Tackled, but he has a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Nice move to keep moving. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. And the Cougars come to the line in the hurry up.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field, and it's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you can tell the speed sets them up, makes the big play out to the left.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Got his man quickly. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Washington State going back to work on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. So a little too much contact through the PI flag. They'll decline that one, and the touchdown stands. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Wide receiver shows motion. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He's got his man. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Anderson. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. On second down, looking to throw. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Fresno State will have to punt. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Dropping back, it's Mateer. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field.
On to kick it away.
Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. Offense getting set for first down. He'll keep it himself. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Second down coming up.
Second down coming up.
He's looking to throw. Grab near the marker. It's Williams. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Handoff from the gun.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player, man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming. You really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
Trying to move them on the counter. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It's third down, and the line to gain is the 36. Back to pass, it's Mateer. Unloads to the right. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. Washington State will have to boot it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dialing up a second down pass play. Makes the grab. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. They're going to run it. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Picked up some yards on the last completion, but it's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And after that short completion, what will they do now? Just a few inches to go.
And you wanted to get the ball out quick, and you wanted your receiver to make the play for you and get the first down. You don't now. Decision time, fourth and short.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. It's a draw. Breaks the tackle. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up second and 3.
At the 46-yard line. Second down coming up.
Looking for a gap. It's Parker. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. They'll give it to the back. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Muscling ahead on third and short. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Washington State sends out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt. Trying to burn this defensive back. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. It's complete. At the 45 on his way. Open runway ahead. He was off to the races and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. Got 3 on first down. It's second and 7. Pulls it and fires to the left. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. He's looking to pass. He caught it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on second and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Touchdown, Fresno State.
That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they needed. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
PAT unit on the field.
Is on for the extra point.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Kansas State is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll remember in Manhattan for some time. They're up 14 over Tulane. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. The pressure, the intensity is palpable. A huge play right here on 3rd and 2. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. He's going to pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw, trying to get to him. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
It's 4th down. They need a touchdown, but they have to do a better job in pass protection. They've given up back-to-back sacks. That's the critical factor here on this 4th down play.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He's going up top here late in the game. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Running back searching for a hole. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He got it, and that will extend their lead even further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They're starting to feel a little desperation here, David. They just can't press yet.
It's go time. We got to put some drives together, down multiple possessions, Jesse. We don't have any time to waste.
Yeah, so at this point of the game, your best players have to touch the football. You've got to dial up plays, getting your biggest playmakers involved now if you're going to win this game.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, they'll take to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Just missed his man. Gave him just a little too much. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive. But now a couple of incompletions leaves him in a hole. And they got him for the sack. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. He takes the knee, and it took a while, but they are finally into the win column. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.